If there's no airport close by, how does the plane get here? Well, how?
This is a very northern plane for the most part, which means that, I mean, your teams
San
that
Martin again?
I would hope not. I would really hope not, but yeah, this is going to cut off quite a few areas for multiple teams. I mean, you're not really going to be able to stretch too far into Chuma. Any teams that like to loot down towards Valley de Mar, Monte should still be kind of reachable. But the big thing that I'm trying to emphasize here is that a lot of these teams are going to have to, at the very least, drive or float to where they want to go much longer than they would normally like to, which means that they may be a little light on loot depending on where the circle is.
A little bit of a pop off from, I think that was Cherry. I dig it.
I respect
I think
it.
he's got a scope on it.
Yeah, that is risky, but I respect the fact that he went for it. You know, sometimes you just got to go for it. But again, to really reiterate here, nice kill coming out from Lamplot on SVG. ADM, I don't know, that's wild. Oh!
Lining up the headshot, and it does ring true. But can they capitalize on that? The teammate is there to get the revive. How aggressive can they push?
I mean, it's hard. It's really hard. Like, that was a really nice knock, don't get me wrong, but they can't really do anything about it. You know what I mean? Like, unless maybe he hits like a really nasty grenade. But at this point, like, that's just a helmet gone and a little bit of an annoyance to ADM. So not much Liberator can do about it. It was a nice shot, though.
It was a nice shot. And it does, okay, so it removes a helmet, and it uses up meds. So it is a little bit draining of resources on ADM's side.
Grizzly, though.
Oh, no. The fight took so long to pop off that a third party came from miles away. They had like a sonic radar.
Yeah.
Actual miles. Yeah, exactly. So that means, oh, everyone's going aggressive onto this one now. Liberate is pushing, the southern players of Liberate are pushing up. Tactical 8 team is trying to go to this hill to the eastern side of Picado to put even more pressure on them. In ADM, they need to find something now. Where is that flank? It doesn't matter. We're going away from this. Nothing's happening there. Tactical 8 actually aren't even staying there. But there's another fight popping up between Carnage and Snow Patrol.
Yeah, a lot of these teams getting in very early fights that are quite honestly like not really beneficial to them. I don't even know what happened to where these teams got tangled up. But this is now the third time that we've seen an early fight, and it looks like even on the kill feed, ADM have now found a member of the Liberators.
STK got a couple of kills onto TCG, I believe. There have been a couple of trades back and forth. But it's just Delta right now looking at Carnage, trying to keep the dream alive. Wasn't able to finish that kill, and so now he's just resigned to hanging out inside a lone building by himself. Back to Picado, it looks like, because Ice Tech does get killed out by Zhao, but no, it's actually Tactical 8 going aggressive onto this position.
Okay, they're not
Carnage has backup. Carnage has team.
Oh, nice! Good pathing, good pathing. I can tell you
Great
right
pathing.
now, 9 times out of 10 I would have crashed that car.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. Lil Penguin there is holding the line, helping Mitch and Cobalt get back into the safety of their teammates' arms. And they're able to make it. It's not my favorite position in between Mia's and Oz and Graveyard. But no, it's not that bad. Back to Picado. There we go. The fight has finally popped off. A couple of trades back and forth, and it's actually just going to be easy by himself, the lone survivor. Spots a player, can't get the down though, only lands one shot, I believe, and a teammate at it drops down from the skies.
And that is yet another disappointing game for Air Drop. Ugh, my goodness. What is going on with that team?
Kill come out. If there's a team that's going to try and deal some damage during rotation, it is going to be STK. And it's going to be 2 easy kills from Billy Mays. Can they get a third? Can they perhaps get a fourth? Driving those Morados across the field. They are fast with the vehicle. And STK might be able to land the shots. Vehicle's on fire. That's the third.
Steals it.
Wait, that's only a second. a teammate got picked up. I swore that there was another teammate downed in the field.
Whoa! Easy there. Pan doing some card flips now. About to rotate into potentially an area where UBC is hiding. Oh, this could be a blown up vehicle and a dead dream. Oh, are they going to make it? It looks like they are going to make it. Oh my God. Wait, did they roll?
They're right now. If you can pick them up, catch them off guard.
He's going to find one.
Gets the first. Can he get the second? It's not
all
connecting,
over
and
the place.
dash 180s onto him.
Oh, and the rest of Protege now in the blue also trading some shots, trying to get some damage onto the rest of EFC. This is actually good for Black Mamas. The problem is Protege needs to start slowly getting in. 18 seconds left. They might just resolve to go for this fight, get the kills, even if they die for it.
The blue doesn't do so much damage at this point that they need to run.
The problem is we wait for like Los or like Micro to get in and drive.
STK, please. Can we get into the circle? Stop cyberbullying these players. You're qualified. We get it. We understand that.
Oh my God, the
That buggy's not driving.
It has one tire.
Come on.
It has one tire, Cam. I beg to differ.
This is a disaster. Bye.
That's so toxic, dude. Oh my God, that's so toxic, dude. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they did all that and they didn't even get a single point out. They might have the high ground.
They have a good position here, honestly. Yeah, they have a great position here on the high ground. They have a ridge. It's safe. It's in. They can really work with this. Oh, Michael, can he hit?
Oh! Don't peek too long, or you're gonna get caught. You're gonna get got. And that's what happened to Michael. Wooly is there for the revive. Luckily enough for Lamplight, he's trying to trade back. But still, that's not the opening that Duel were expecting.
No.
That Duel were really hoping for.
No, it was not. Let me tell you.
Watch Carnage on the minimap. Carnage are pushing forward aggressively. They don't want to be left out of this. They have a severe case of FOMO right now. Duel aren't peeking.
Goodness.
They understand they have a nice high ground advantage, but they don't want to go super aggressive onto this. They have a little bit of time to wait, and now, oh, Cherry finds one to Jet. But what can Carnage do now that they're involved? Nice grenade coming out from Michael. It's going to get a lot more damage onto THC. I think there's just one player remaining.
Yeah, it's just Sneezy 3D. And Carnage, again, full control. They actually still have the circle as well, so if...
Just be rolling away into tomorrow, because I don't see an out for him right now.
No, he is all sorts of out of luck, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, jeez. He's wrapping so
right now.
I mean, at some point, Carnage may forget about him, or at least stop looking for him, but I don't see him making out of this alive. Meanwhile, Duel is getting absolutely ripped to shreds. It's just going to be Cherry and Lamp left to fend for the team.
Woo! Couple of shots way off in the distance from Black Mamas is going to give a little bit of solace to Duel, but they've taken a lot of damage in the meantime. Will it be enough for Cherry and Lamp alive?
That may have saved them, Cam, honestly, because that
momentarily, but how much more can they get?
Not much, but that gives Cherry and Lamp enough space to really start to look at the different sightlines that they have and figure out what play they want to make next.
Aggressive positioning onto Medius Generalis. Exit is gonna punish him. It's just Purdy and Uncivil left, and they're on off angles. Uncivil finds another one, so that's a few more kills for SDK to put in their pocket. But still, he's nowhere near his remaining teammate. Both are trapped in isolated 1vx's. So Neutral, 4 players up against 1 player of Uncivil's. Uncivil's out there in the back. You know what he's saying to himself?
I'm STK Uncivils. I can do this.
He's saying that he likes the dodge. Throwing a couple of Molotovs out. He's getting more information. The more times they peek and miss his head. Line up a shot. Oh, okay, that double pick was a lot more scary. Okay, maybe the odds aren't as great in his favor anymore.
Vault, please. Well, this is actually a good play. I like this. That, unfortunately, yeah. I think it just took him so long to get out of that window.
Yeah, I hate to see it. It's just Pretty remaining. And see how much he can do with what's left of his life, what's left of his lifeline, because, well, he's caught between 2 separate teams. He's running directly into UBC. It's going to be mid. called the right path.
He
Maybe
did.
He had
That's
the
crazy.
information onto UBC, but he knew exactly what direction he needed to go to avoid as many of the shots that he could. Might be able to find an open shack as well.
I love it. I love the way he backs it up.
Oh,
He's
the
gotta get in that shack,
control
though.
of the vehicle.
And he's effectively almost blocked off one of the angles. This is a really
Approached inch by NAO, and they know something is up, but I don't think that they know how close. Oh, well, maybe they do now. That nade comes through. That should give a little bit of information away that just on the other side of that ridge is another team, and they are going to pull away from that. They want nothing to do with it. They don't want them to fight over the edge because you know what? It is just the edge. Why do we need this? They're going to take the high ground, and Deadeye's up on the northern side.
My question is, what happened to Duel?
Deadeye. Sends a couple of shots, but doesn't find the connections. Actually takes a lot of damage in return. Forces the med kit. And NAO, are they gonna be able to go aggressive onto this? It doesn't matter because Gage does go down. They might not be able to get the revive either, looking at how low his health bar is.
This would be so huge though if now, or excuse me, if SDR, if the Rarity can keep out now, this would be massive. They would control effectively the entire north to east side, northeast side of the circle, which would just be huge for the amount of kills they could farm and position they would gain. But now is not letting that happen. They got a nice knock on a Subtle. He ends up bleeding out, getting shot out by UBC. So now they have to hold the final 3 members, and this is a very difficult situation to face now.
Ooh. Shots back and forth, no real trade just yet between these two squads. It's like D-Day right now. Ordonez pulls out the gun just in time, hides behind cover and gets the spray. Blue is helping out, 6 HP, only 1 player left. Out in the blue, and it's gonna be the blue that takes the final kill.
That was huge,
still,
and now look at all of this that they get to play with now.
More points for Rarity. They did lose Deadeye, and they lost the second player as well.
They
There's
get the
2 remaining.
That's wild.
And the shift is actually very favorable for them.
So good for them.
Will
Still
they be
though,
expecting Ripper? Pushing up close.
My shots is
Wasn't
the
able to
knock.
Yeah.
Can he finish it? Switches to the red dot. I like it. No. Ooh, Zodiac. Okay.
Good teamwork there. Once they recognized and isolated the threat, they would take care of it 2v1 so they don't lose any more players. But guess who's back up to bat? Who is the next team you're going to try their luck against Rarity? It might just be Black Mambas if they decide to move forward, which they might want to, because look at how many teams are going to be contesting their position from the southern side. 4 teams. Count them. Well, that's 3 teams in one side.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, Black Mamba could very much just kind of hold it to the edge of the circle and get a bunch of kills. Nice spray coming out from Simply Matthias from Liberate here. Last member, 4 kills for them. Still trying to get some points. 10 teams remaining.
Blue has started to come in, and it's forced his position away. And now Vortec, once they lost their player from a random killer in the trees, they have no clue where is safe. Cherry does go down. Able to crawl it out to 10th place, but still not that many points for them, and they're a team that really needs them.
I'm trying to see. Tactical 8 is still in a healthy-ish position as far as leaderboard is concerned. They are in 4th with 37 points. Not many points separating them from 11th, though, so this would be another really huge game for them to pick up as many points as possible.
Another opportunity for Simply Matthias to get more kills onto Vortec. They might not have the time to take corners. He does, but not before he gets knocked. An immediate trade. But is there time to get the revive? Because there are more threats inside this compound. Tactical 8 to be specific. And Grizzly is pushing outside of the compound to try and find an angle to finish these threats off.
I like this. Gets the spray beautifully done. And that's, I gotta be honest, Vortec is in last place right now with only 5 points. I think they just got maybe 6. Maybe one other from placement, but Vortec is in a lot of trouble so far in this lobby, kind of holding out the bottom.
Tactical 8 still have 4 up, but there is a duo in front of them. The duo brings out some shots, gives information away, beams, immediately peeks up, but immediately gets beamed by Regen. They have the broken wall to work with. It allows them to peek at will. That nade Ooh, Molly, it does spread well and it forces EFC away. This gives an opportunity for Tactical 8 to push forward and perhaps get the revive on their fallen teammate.
They still have more mollies and more utility to use. Doesn't look like they are gonna maybe need it though.
Finds the first one. Rizzy going for the second, a little bit risky though. Does get the grenade out of his hands before it's too late. Trying to shoot the backpack. Steezy with 9 HP. It will be the blue. Will it be the blue to take him? No, they do get another kill. It's going to be 6 kills so far, but they have 2 players bleeding out. They need to revive.
Grizzly is bleeding out so fast.
No one's getting to him.
No,
No one's getting to him.
Oh.
No one's getting to him. Steezy. It's okay. It's all right. It was unnecessary, but they can still work with it. 6 teams remain.
That's just unfortunate though. Going down to just losing a player like that, it never feels good.
Yeah, comms, sloppy comms is absolutely.
It's that and the fact that they
reason why.
still had so much utility in mollies, knowing where the last member of those team were. They really didn't need to engage that heavily as far as just going for raw peaks. They could have just pushed them out, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. That was just it could have been executed better.
Pretty Curdy still been able to survive. Not inside the shack just because of how risky it is to be there. It's basically just nade bait. Instead, he's going to help finish off the remaining UBC players. 5 kills. And he's going to prep a nade because he knows Snow Patrol is on the hunt. Oh, well placed, but just barely is Cobalt going to survive with the Ridge. Second time, doesn't connect either.
Purdy's still fighting though. I mean, he's putting pressure on this team, even as a solo, which is ridiculous. And he finally goes down.
Sneak attack is able to find the angle. But yeah, that was well played. That nade almost took out Cobalt, and that could have made that a completely different engagement. But Snow Patrol, all 4 are still alive, and they have a nice high ground position on a hill, trying to find other teams. Tactical 8 from the low ground. They're going to try and do as much as they can. The smokes are already deployed because they know they need to cross this road. What much can they do? Well, that's a start. Steezy gets a knock on the Zodiac. Mordones needs to go and recover, get the revive. Luckily, Snow Patrol are dealing some damage to Tactical 8.
So
Steezy does go down. It's just DM remaining, I believe.
Oh,
not anymore.
Mordones with the peak. Very nice. Now if he can get his teammate up, it is a 2-on-4. Oh, there's no way. Nope. And there it is. Snow Patrol taking their first victory of the day. Much needed points before this. I'm pretty sure they were towards the bottom. 11th place, 20.